and the Cincinnati Bengals. Are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. Now this will go for 5 up to the 33.
The ball carrier.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On the counter, this is Singletary. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in the loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
That's a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries.
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi.
And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. A huge play there for Chicago.
55 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They run here with Singletary. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He was brought
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Again, it'll be Singletary.
Right him in the end zone.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Devin Singletary,
his 6th touchdown of the season. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive.
The kick is good.
And it's good to make it 7-0.
The score, Blues 7, Bengals nothing.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to John Ross. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
The 39-yard line.
He'll drop to throw.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They're going to look to throw. He's going to have the hook.
Why would you spin that way?
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
No, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's McCaffrey. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? McCaffrey.
Oh, my goodness, man. They're always down there.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone?
You can't let them hit you.
7-3 the score.
Go get that guy.
EA Sports. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Play action now. Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And
He caught that.
Hooper.
Wow.
Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now a run with Singletary. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On the ground is Singletary. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Third down.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. 20. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Lining up for the extra point.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. They took big advantage of it, went in the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
Oh.
Can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Taken down.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Prescott on 3rd and 2.
Oh.
And it's complete.
What am I doing, baby?
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line.
Gain of 15.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
Where's it down there? He said use the elevator. You got to find the elevator.
Knows pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Run with Singletary. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best
going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back.
That was trash, man. I don't know where he overthrew his man like that.
Coaches preach all the time
Dude, wide open.
opportunities and taking
Dude,
advantage
wide
of
open.
them.
He gonna overthrow him like that. That's my boy, too. That cheeky game.
Is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Okay, sorry as all get out.
It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score. Bengals
Daddy,
17.
flip.
Blues 7.
Do you saw that?
Gee.
And watch this.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make
Yeah,
some
go down
better
there.
decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early
8 yards
to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Pass incomplete. Ryan Poole that time there to get a hand on it.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
to go.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Prescott from the gun. The open man is Smith. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
First down, Blues.
First down, Prescott. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Prescott yet again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To the air again, Prescott. And that's caught by Smith. And he's got another.
He held on to the ball. Wow.
At the Bengals 35. A solid gain of 15
Wow.
yards, and the sticks move. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
And he drops that, but he hold on to the other ball. This game is so whack, man.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst
This
thing
game
in the
is
world.
so
Now on 1st and
whack.
10, actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Escaping the pressure run, and I think the ball's
And then he'll
out,
fumble.
and the Bengals grab it. Weaving through
Oh,
traffic, and now
baby.
he's free. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati
And
touchdown.
it rains and pours.
Down, Bengals.
And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got and took off, there was no.
And they didn't review it. Wow.
Hustle, no matter what the play, and there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if
I
you'd
need to
been
put
a
this
defensive
game
tackle,
down. I don't need to press my luck
not
after
in this
this.
case.
Extra point safely through, and that'll make this a 3-score game now.
I don't need to
Moves
press
to
my
17.
luck no more after
Thinking that
this.
They're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And that's
Bless you.
fielded on the back line of the end zone.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the foot. And Prescott, his third interception. Picked off at the 47. Then the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side.
Get out.
Of that good field position they just took over with. That's to McCaffrey, complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, Bengals set to receive
27
the
on
lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Yo, this game is showing me too much love.
Give them 17 at a Cincinnati first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no
Too
signs
far,
of
bro.
backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots.
Why would you spin that way? Spin this side. That's where your people at.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 40-yard line.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll push this forward.
Yep, get out of there.
42-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
2 brings up third and 9.
On third down, he'll drop
Oh.
Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. The Bengals bring out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third.
No, Bria.
They only won twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well, and if they can put a score on the board, hey, they could get back in it in a hurry.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down. Singletary here running out of the gun. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's brought down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stack sheet stuffer.
And the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And that will be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This is taken around the 12. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. Give him 5 on the carry. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll set up to throw. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32.
Man, but still, dude was open, man. Throw it to him.
Their own 32-yard line.
Guess I could have did a low pass, I guess.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here?
Freaking offensive lineman running routes. I heard that.
He's not a team.
I heard that.
All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Prescott off play action. Flushed out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now Prescott. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. John Ross, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score Bengals 34, Blues 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss.
Get through the hole like that.
He was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz they just had against them.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. As he throws there, incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. He's got Evans. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Prescott on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Tired team.
It across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down, Chicago.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry.
And
he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And now here is another interception. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. This is McCaffrey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Finding room inside the 40. There he goes, right side. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And Yarrow now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Makes the score Bengals 41.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
On third down, it's Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Fourth down, Prescott. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Cincinnati Bengals. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Taken down right.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Dad, can I go right here?
Today's final.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bengals, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll have another home date next week as the Miami Dolphins come to town. Meanwhile, for our visitors, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead, they fall to 5-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
Oh, that is wet. Right, Daddy?
Uh-huh.
She got me.